Tell us what your role is here.
I designed the set.
So what was your inspiration for the set this year?
Well, I'll tell you, the inspiration didn't come right away. When we came here in June, we've had 2 years in enormous arenas, the ACC in Toronto and where the Senators play in Ottawa. And you know, it's so hot, like it's 100 feet to the steel. I think we're 40 feet to the steel here. So that was the thing that struck me in June, was that it's, okay, what am I going to do? Like, I can't have this, like our sets were 50 feet tall, like the last couple of years, like they're 140 feet wide and at one end. So if I put a big set at the end, it's a small arena. I've cut out 1,200, 1,400, you know, seats, and we need to have the people. We want to have the people in here. So our initial thought was, could we do it at both ends and not have any vertical set? Which is all good. That's all good. But it's like, okay. But then I've got this low ceiling that I'm going to see. So I thought, if we didn't put the stage in the middle of the arena like it usually is, like at the end, we tilted it just to one side, so we see the people in the background, and did the opposite at the other end, and then have a walkway that led to a presentation stage in the middle. I'm going to get to the reason why in a second, is that it would connect the two ends. I wouldn't need any vertical pieces at all. We could shoot the audience as the background, get their reaction to the bands as they're playing, and then reflect that set in the ceiling. Like, I have to tell you, every NHL arena we go in, we think, oh, why do they have that clock in the middle? We just want to get rid of it, right? So this arena doesn't have it. So what do? We build our own. Sure, so but it's to our specs, and we can do what we want to it. So we have these four-sided video in the center, and all of our video that's hanging down from the ceiling. So to get to after I'd drawn it, and I thought, well, this is perfect. This is the perfect Regina set, because it isn't about like being in Toronto and seeing the vertical, like being in a street where it's all vertical. It's about seeing the horizon here, no matter where you are. And here's this long, low set where you see right from one person to the other over here, and then you've got the big sky. You've got all the video and the lighting in the sky right down the middle.
Perfect prairie set.
So I just thought, it sort of came together after I went, this is perfect. So
did you build some snow into the scene too?
Believe me, when I was packing last Saturday, it's a bit springy in Toronto, I'd say. It's not perfect, but it's a bit springy. And I checked my weather app, and I was like, oh, I'd be repacking some stuff. So you know what? I love it. One last blast of winter, right? You guys have a lot of snow.
Sure do.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So when did you actually start working on this set? Like, how long did you?
June.
Last June.
Yeah, mid-June. First
How many people does it take to create a set like this?
This show is really collaborative effort. Yes, I'm the designer, but our producers have a huge input into what eventually happens. And then we take it to our lighting designer, Alex, which you guys have already seen. And then he puts in his 2 cents too, well, way more than 2 cents, his incredible expertise into it. And so it sort of becomes, you know, if I might, you know, if it's like I take the first stroke on the canvas, everyone else then contributes. So it's more concept. I'm more concept. Like the first drawings are just rectangles. That's all it is. And looking at it from above and arranging them. So it takes the village to build the Junos. And then, you know, when the bands start coming on, they're creative and like, oh, could we do this? Could we do that? Okay, sure, let's adjust for that. So that's really how it happens.